wanted to walk through my skincare routine regimen with you guys. I get a lot of questions at work of what I use, what I do with my routine, regimens, things. I really just want to demonstrate what I do. So usually once a month, I will do a deep clay mask, deep facial mask. I use the Aztec clay, Aztec healing clay. It's bentonite clay, which is really good for lifting impurities and removing any impurities while closing the pores. It exfoliates. It's gonna do pretty much everything except hydrate. So it's gonna remove pretty much everything bad from your face that you have going on. Going to add rosehip powder. Rosehip powder is going to do the same thing, but it's going to leave the skin smoother, glowing, and adds a little bit more vitamins. Bentonite clay is packed full of minerals, volcanic ash, things like that, while rosehip clay is really good for the vitamins, the vitamin A, the C, it has vitamin E in it, and it's going to help smooth, also removes dead skin, impurities, pus, everything like that. Both of these products are really good for any kind of use, bug bites, scratches, itches, facials, feet scrubs, clay baths, things like that. Really universal. So to mix both of these, I recommend using like plasticware. You don't want to use anything that is you're gonna eat with. You're not gonna want to use anything you're gonna want to keep because this is clay. It's going to bake onto it, most likely if you don't wash it thoroughly. Even though, don't use silverware. Just don't do it. So you're gonna mix equal parts, both clay. So I usually do 2 to 3 spoonfuls of each. I think we're gonna do 2. And then I mix mine with apple cider vinegar. You can mix yours with water. I recommend mixing it with water your first time. Apple cider vinegar is very close to astringents. Some people use it as toners. Some people use it to clean their face. While it does do that, it's also gonna strip a lot from you. Apple cider vinegar is very harsh. So I recommend the first time you use the bentonite clay or any clay, use it with water. Mix it with warm water. My first time doing it, I think it was in middle school, high school. I mixed it with vinegar and I turned beet red. I have sensitive skin. I turned blistering red and I was afraid that the next day it wouldn't have went down. It did, but meanwhile I was red. You can't really leave the house with it. So again, I mixed 2 parts bentonite clay and 1 part rosehip clay. I'm going to mix the apple cider vinegar to equal parts. After it's all mixed, I like to steam my face with a hot towel. Really open up all the pores, get it, everything, just open. My targeted areas are my nose, my forehead, and underneath here. I have little blackheads, little open pores throughout my eyes, or under eyes, but that's really not my concern. It's few, nothing that this won't solve, but my main problems that I want to steam are my nose and my forehead. So now that it looks like I played in poo and rubbed it all over my face, I'm gonna let it dry completely. First timers, I wouldn't let it dry completely. I would wait at least 15 minutes and then wash it off. I'm gonna leave mine on for 30 because I want an extra clean. When it starts to look like crocodile skin is when I will wash off. Stay tuned. So now that I am all dry, I am going to rinse off and wash my face. Wash my face with baking soda Biore. I like the witch hazel Biore. If you are acne prone or oily, these are great products for you. Completely burned off the first few layers of my skin. Peep the redness. I'm gonna go in with a toner. I'm using Botanics Boom 100% organic toning spritz. How amazing that feels. My face is burned. That's dry. I don't normally use this product every day. I'm only using it because of the clay mask that we used. It is completely hydrating. It is Jessica Alba's Honest line, a deep hydrating face cream with baobab seed oil and shea butter. I'm only going to use a little bit. I have really sensitive skin, as I'm going to keep repeating. I can't use anything heavy on my skin. As you can see, this will happen through really any products that I use that is too heavy. So I'm only using a little bit just for the hydration, the extra pick-me-up. And then I'm going to dab it off after it seeps in. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes to really penetrate the skin, and then I'm gonna dab it off because I don't want anything too heavy on the skin. Guys, I completely love this product though. Her face line, her skincare is completely amazing. It's organic and it smells so good. This particular one smells like lavender. Love it. So while that's seeping in, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the facial oil. This one again is going to add more hydration. Sometimes I use this during the winter. I'll use it for my beard. I'm only using it today because the mask that I used. I kind of want my skin to calm down. So I'm really just going to layer this on my face and then I'm going to dab it off. I'm not going to leave it on my skin for the next steps. I just want the hydration back into my skin and I want to glow. As you can see, where I had the face mask, completely red. This stuff is amazing. Now that it's completely soaked into my skin, I'm gonna go through with a tissue and I'm just going to dab excess product off so I can use the products that I use every day. What I use on the daily, every day, after I wash my face, I will apply the Vichy 89, Mineral 89. This is packed full of literally 89 minerals. It is a skin fortifier, and it's a booster, and it's a moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid. It plumps, it fortifies. I literally use one pump, boom, all you need. This stuff feels like water. I mean, it's so smooth, completely smooth. It feels just like water. So if you have sensitive skin, you can't really wear products, you can't put oil on your face, this is a really good moisturizer to use. So going back to moisturizers, a lot of my customers won't use a moisturizer just because their skin is so irritated. It is so fragile, or they're thin-skinned. And I always direct them towards gel-based, but even sometimes gel-based can be too oily. You know what I mean? So the Vichy 89, when I discovered the product, I fell in love. Love at first sight, because when I applied it, I didn't have that sticky feeling. I didn't feel like I was wearing residue. I didn't feel like I was wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup all the time for that reason. So this product is literally grace in a bottle, heaven sent. If you have major skin problems where you cannot wear heavy things on your face, you cannot wear anything heavy on your face, you hate the feeling of wearing things on your face, but you want that moisturizer, you want that hyaluronic acid, you want the age-defying, you want the fortifying, you want the moisturizing, this is the brand to go for, Vichy 89. Complete lifesaver. So we're also going to move into the Vichy 89 for eyes. Again, one little pump, good for both eyes. You don't need a lot. Unless you want a lot, and then use two. But I don't use a lot, so go right underneath of the eye and on top of the eyelid. This is going to prevent, say you're in your 20s, you don't really need your moisturizer. No, you do, because it's preventative treatment for when you get older. To somebody who's not going to moisturize every day, they're going to look older. That's just because our skin, think of it like leather. If it's not treated right and it's bent and it's cracked and you're not cleaning it right, you're not treating it right, it's going to look torn, right? So our skin ages like leather. Everyone's does. It's the amount of process that you're treating your skin with that's going to prevent it from aging quicker. Dirt, grime, pollution, everyday, sun, it's all gonna age us. Moisturizer is going to help protect. It's not SPF, but it's also going to help protect anything from seeping into your skin. I definitely recommend a toner and a moisturizer and an appropriate face wash. A lot of people, which really bugs me, are using anything to wash their face with. It's so gross. Like, grow up and use a good face wash. And that is my face routine.